Hello Guardians, you're watching Hitomii Does Destiny 2. And before I start this video today, I really wanted to go and pay my tribute to Lance Reddick, who plays our fantastic Commander Zavala. I was very sad to hear of his sudden passing. So what am I doing today? Well, if you've been a subscriber for some time, you will know that my latest video was showing you the first two action figures for the trophy. They are not dolls. Now I have finished the Lightfall campaign and I have got all of the remaining action figures. I wanted to revisit that and show you every single location and every single action figure that is available in Lightfall. This is part of my previous video and I'm going to show you this again because I wanted to go through every single action figure. This one is in Zephyr Concourse. You go to the drinks bar and you simply say activate the tablet and you must destroy every single patron, which are Cabal. They come to the bar, just keep going round and round until it says a secret is revealed, and that is when you know you have completed this task. It does take a couple of minutes to do this one, and if you fail it'll mean you missed a Cabal. So simply go round and round until you've got them all. Make sure you've got all your ammo reloaded. Some of them will be yellow bar and are quite tricky to get down. Definitely use your super to your advantage as well. These action figure tasks do get harder as the game goes on, but you can get a fire team of 3 together and do them together if you want to. So it says last call down the bottom there. The last couple of Cabal are coming and they're not getting a drink today, Guardians. Some of them will be shielded as well. It's a good idea to have a variety of weapons on you. Nearly done. We've just got one yellow bar guy that comes down the stairs at the back. And once you've defeated him, you will notice it says a secret is revealed. And here on the bar next to the tablet that you activate is your first action figure. But while we're here in Zephyr Concourse, I'll also show you a regional chest, because this one stumped me. I could see it. Every time I passed it, I thought, I wonder how we get in this window. And then I was downstairs doing a public event, and I noticed that the window got smashed. So here we are, just past the Z on Zephyr Concourse. The chest is here, and you'll notice there's an access point in the room. So jump down by this big palm tree, and you'll notice in the gym there's a big hole in the window. Just jump through. It only lets you go in at a certain angle as well. A little bit tricky. But all you need to do is jump in the hole, follow it all the way up, and you'll soon find yourself in the room with the golden regional chest. So there's one secret. Let's crack on and let's get some more, shall we, Guardians? Thank you for joining me. So pop up to Strider's Gate by Nimbus. What you want to do is move to the right hand side and you want to jump down towards this yellow building, heading just past that tree there, and you'll see this yellow door. In you go and you'll find access to all the clues and places to place your action figures. Once you've got them all, you obviously get a triumph, and you can read a quotation as well, which will tell you where to find all of your little action dolls. So let's go and find that second one that I just placed there and show you where I got it. You need to hop on your Sparrow or use the landing points, and what you want to do is head over to Ahimsa Park, just here, just below the I on the name, and behind you, in this giant neon pink sign building, you'll find a staircase, just opposite this big tree here. And underneath this staircase you will find, which is the easiest action doll to collect out of all of them. Simply go in this cave underneath the stairs and you'll just find it lying on the floor. Just here. Easy peasy. Now, let's get on to the harder ones. So, off we go now to Limming Harbour, and I'm going to show you 2 regional chests before we get on to the action figure. The first one is here. Quite easy to get, you just need to use the platforms, jump up very carefully. It is quite high up on the side of this building. Really easy to get though. No minions to fight up here. And then if we head straight ahead into this building, and this chest is just here in the very centre, you need to hop up onto this platform and navigate your way around. The chest is quite tricky to jump to, quite difficult to see, but it's up there on that top pipe. Eventually I managed to make my way up there. Right, let's open this one, and then let's get on to the action figure, which is here, just in the next room. So moving on from the chest, if you come to this area where there are 2 doors and 2 pillars, just here in the centre, you will find Vex incursions going on here, which are a right pain because sometimes they get in the way. But you want to come behind this bar as such, this desk, and you'll see a tablet to activate, just as we did at the drinks bar. Now, as you can see, there is a Vex incursion going on. Don't get too confused by all the ones that are outside. You don't need those. All the Vex that you need to kill for this are going to be coming at you. So you've got them coming straight ahead down this corridor, but also on the left and the right hand side of these pillars. Now, it's the same principle as the drinks bar. With killing the Cabal, you have to destroy every single one. And the trick of this is, don't leave this desk. If you leave the desk, then you will fail. And you mustn't let them get to the desk either. So just kill everything that comes at you and maintain the security breach. The last two that you need to defeat are Minotaurs. I would save my super for these, as I just did, and then you will find a secret is revealed. Just in front of you here on the console, you'll find your action figure. Another one down. Now, let's head on to the next action figure, which will be in Maya's Retreat. This one is quite a lengthy one, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up my running about in between, but I will first show you where you need to go. So here we are at the start of Maya's Retreat. You'll see this rather long, large bridge, and it will be covered in enemies, so just do be careful. So you leave Liming Harbour and you follow yourself through a cave around the coast, and you'll eventually get here. Now, as I speed this up, because we need to leg it through all these lovely tasty Vex enemies, let me tell you what you need to look out for. So, we're looking for 3 fires that we need to light. Now, these are in caves. You'll notice one cave, which you would have been in before, if you've done the strike associated with this. So, we're looking for these fires, and once we have activated all 3, next to the 3rd fire, you will find your action figure. So let's continue on up here. Faster, faster, faster. Defeat all these enemies. There's far too many to just run through here, unfortunately, so it is going to take you a good 10-15 minutes to get this action figure. It's not like you can just simply run through, because you're going to be busy looking at where you need to jump and not fall off this rather impressive bridge. Obviously collect anything as you go. And what you need to do is keep coming up here. This is where the strike is, and just here you'll find the first fire pit, and we need to interact with this and light it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the easiest route that I've found to get the other 2, which is go up where you have the strike and use your vantage point from up here on the cliff in order to jump down and successfully get the next 2 fires. Just behind this rock here you will find the 3rd fire. Activate that and a secret has been revealed. I wasn't sure at first where the action figure was, but it was in front of the fire. There we are, Guardians. Another one for our collection. Let's go see if we can find some more. But before we do that, let's go and get the last regional chest that's available in Liming Harbour. You'll find this one inside a rotating set of blades. clanmates. Let me show you on the map. Quite a tricky one to jump to, just up there. But we like a challenge, don't we? So this one is just above the word limbing, just off from the lost sector. And it's quite difficult to jump through the blades, but you just got to time it right. I used this box over here just to get a little bit more height on my jump. Hurrah! One more chest down. Right, let's pop to Strider's Gate now, put in all of the action figures that we've got so far, and then let's go and find another one. Thank you for watching, Guardians. I really appreciate this, and if you do find this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe. Every single one is very much appreciated. So, let's put in the ones we just collected. More clues appeared as the weeks have gone on, and now all the action figures are available, which is why I'm bringing you this video. Another one over here. Let's go find another one, shall we? So Guardians, here we are in SC Terminal. We're in another bar / restaurant. And you'll notice the sinks say activate. What you'll find is lots of orbs, and you need to take these orbs and use them to dunk in other places. Let me show you. But another thing you need to know is that there will be a whole load of Cabal chasing you. So there we go, here's a dunk, here's another orb, pick it up, and sometimes you can stick it in the same sink and then other times you can't. The best thing to do is just keep on moving, keep on running. This was actually my first go, and it was the only one, I think, other than the fires that I lit just now, that I did first time. So yes, keep going and get all the orbs, get them in the sink. If you need to use your subclass or whatever to deter the enemies, go ahead, but there's several of these orbs, and it'll only let you hold one at once. Keep going round and round to all the different parts of this restaurant until you've dunked them all. I think you had to do it in a certain order, because when I accidentally picked up that other one instead, it wouldn't let me dunk it. So I went back and I picked up the third orb, or fourth orb, and then took it back into the back room, which allowed me to dunk it. And by this time there's about 4 or 5 Cabal in here with me. And then we literally go back behind the bar to get this last orb. And leg it again. Like I said, this is quite easy, you can just jump over them. Luckily the ceilings are high enough not to get in your way. A secret is revealed, thank goodness. And it is literally right there on the sink. So it's a fairly easy one, providing you can avoid the Cabal. So that's ESI Terminal, or SE Terminal. Thank you very much, and let's get on with another one. There we go, place that action figure there. And let's move on to the next one, Guardians. We're nearly at the end now. Which one shall we do next? Let's go to... Let's do the one in Strider's Gate, shall we? Shall we play a game? Yes, I'd love to play a game. Look at all these retro consoles. So, head over to the green one and it'll say activate. And it's pretty difficult, this. I must have tried about 12 times. And then I came back on a different day, and this guy was already doing it. And we literally must have pressed it within about 20 seconds of each other. So there were actually two of us shooting all of the canisters, and we did it first time. So let me do a quick explanation before we finish. These canisters will appear, and you have to shoot them. You can shoot the little diamonds for more time, and the time is all those little diamonds that are, you know, half opaque, and they are disappearing in front of us there, centre of the screen. Don't run out of time, and don't miss any of the canisters, because if you don't shoot them properly, they tend to roll away, and then you're in trouble. Bish bash bosh, we are done. And like I said, I came here the previous day, I did it 12 times, and then I gave up, because every time I got to the last couple of canisters, I ran out of time. So yeah, thank you to these other Guardians who were with me that day. We managed to do it. Fantastic. And we can immediately place it on the table. I can guarantee you, try it on your own, but it is so difficult you might just want to take a fire team of 3 and all activate and all go in and do it, because it is quite stressful. You do tend to run out of time, and I can recommend you use a scout rifle or a pulse rifle, something with long range, because you're going to be able to shoot these canisters from far away. Another trick is don't jump down from the balcony, because if you jump down it will deactivate the game, so you must stay on the balcony to achieve that one, Guardians. I think that was actually the most difficult one out of all of the action figures for me. Let's move on to another one now. Do you recognise these Callus statues? We're over here, and what we want to do, is it Typhon Imperia? Something like that. I'm going to fast forward this, Guardians, because it is such a long way. Do you remember doing a mission where you are in a very big round room and you have to defeat lots and lots of Cabal? Tons of Scions, the whole shebang. Well, you need to go back to that room in free play. So head on over and make your way through. It is quite trekky, as I said, so I am fast forwarding this for you, but feel free to pause when you need to for any architectural clues. And as we get through this, we will end up in the very large round room. And what we want to do is go to one of the platforms on the side, and you will notice there's a bowl which says activate. Your job in this for the action figure is to collect orbs of light, similar to what you'd find in the raid, like Vault of Glass. You don't need to shoot these though, you need to push your Guardian through them, either by running or jumping through them. So here we are. There will be enemies when you walk through the door. The best idea is to actually get rid of everything so you're in an entirely clean room. Otherwise, you're just going to get people shooting at you, and they might, you know, knock you off course when you're trying to collect these orbs. So yeah, just get rid of everything. Make sure there isn't a single Scion left. And then simply turn around and activate the bowl. I'll just make sure that everything's gone first. There we go. Right. Yeah, so let's get started. If you just follow the same course as I did, you'll be able to get the orbs first time. Easy peasy. Just watch your jumping. Don't fall down the holes. So here we are. Activate the bowl and immediately go. On a timer for these, they will start disappearing. They are little, like blocks of light. Jump through, then head left. And then you want to head up. And then take a right. Quite tricky, this one. You really need to get your jumping right. Not like I did, but I just managed to do it in the time frame. Don't know how I did it. Keep going along the top of the cliff. Jump across, turn right, and then you've got a really big jump. In the centre, glide or double jump, whatever your Guardian is. And down again, straight through the centre, up the bridge, get the last one, and then when you land on the platform, boom, there is your action figure. Easy, right? Yeah. Sure. I liked how all these action figures were different, to be perfectly honest with you. It wasn't the same old stuff that we're used to, and it was really, really good to do something new. So, back to Strider's Gate. Let's put it on the table. We're really knocking these out now, Guardians. I hope you're with me. Let's go and do another one. This one, again, is quite a trek. Here I am on my Sparrow. Head to Liming Harbour. And what you want to do, I'll show you on the map. You want to head all the way down. Avoid everything if you can. Zoom on through. Enter on the left hand side. And again, this is quite a trek. There is a mission where you go to a similar part in one of these rooms, so you will notice this is very, very similar. Just head on through. I'm going to start speeding this up for you, Guardians. And let me tell you a little bit about this action figure in Radio Sond. So, you're going to need either a phone or a notepad for this. Hear me out. I heard about this one on the grapevine, and somebody said make sure you come prepared with a pen, and I thought, why would I need a pen? And it's all because you're going to have to remember a sequence, and most of us don't have an eidetic memory and can remember something immediately after seeing it. So get yourself a pen and a piece of paper, or get your phone on a blank page and get ready to work out this sequence with me. So you're going to have to kill some of these Vex so they don't kill you, but head on through the passageway. Sometimes you'll have to shoot out your air vents, but luckily I'd only done the mission I think a couple of hours before, so the vents hadn't respawned for me in most places, so I didn't have to shoot many of them out apart from this one. Right, so head on through the red bit, shoot through here. Don't step on any arc on the floor, because that's a pain in the bum. And eventually you'll get up past here. There's a couple of really big minotaurs and things, and they do like to try and trap you. Very annoying when you're just trying to get an action figure. Just deal with this dude. Right. And oh, more, really. These Vex. Oh. Right. Even on fast forward, they're a pain in the bum. Right. Eventually, when you get through here, you'll notice this if you've done the mission. It'll all be very similar to you, and just get rid of these minotaurs before they kick your butt. Okay, so we're looking for the access point just up here on the left hand side as you walked in. Don't step on the arc floor. Jump across, and hopefully, if there won't be any more enemies, head through the little gap in the wall by the pipes, up and up and up. And then you'll see a grate to shoot. I couldn't quite get the angle to get it. There you go. So go through here and you'll be in this room. We're here, finally. Right. Have a look at this. What does it remind you of? Well, they're supposed to be clocks. So we're going to get a sequence, and we have to remember it and then use what would be a clock face on these points, on these dials, and then we have to input it in the correct order. So if you turn around, there's a console here. Make sure you got your pen or your phone ready and activate it, spin back round and get ready to count some almost like Roman numeral bars. So they'll appear above and you have to do some really quick counting. So I think it was 11, 2. You can obviously count. Sorry, that one's 11, 10, 10 and 1. I think the first one might be 12. And then you got 3, 5, 7. See where I'm going with this? And 12. So I'm not sure what the first one was. So, yeah, keep going, keep writing these down. And then you need to look at your clock faces. I was scribbling them down on my phone as I was doing this, and then I was sort of looking at it. So the first one was 9. I'm not sure whether this changes. I recorded this video a week ago, so I'm not sure whether the sequence will change every week. I highly doubt it, but I've not been back in to check. So just use the sequence, what it says, shoot the dials in the correct order, and it will pop up and say yes, diamond for correct, and it'll all be lit up. And then simply spin around when you're done, and you will find your secret is revealed on the activate panel just behind you there. So we have another action figure, Guardians. We are nearly done. We are nearly done. Let's go and get some more. So there's that one. Put in place at Strider's Gate. I hope you're enjoying this video. I know I'm enjoying making it. So, look at all these action figures. Doesn't it feel really, really good to have collected something? Right, so, our last port of call is Akala Complex. Let's go and find out exactly what this is. So, we need to head to Zephyr Concourse. Go through SE Terminal. Is it SE or SI? I don't know. SE Terminal, we'll call it for now. And if you've done Lightfall Campaign, which you should have done by now, you will need to have done it in order to get this one. Jump through that shiny little portal, defeat these Cabal, and then you'll want to jump up onto where you see some guns just behind me here. So once you get onto these platforms, you'll need to stand on the guns in order to get this lovely, lovely action figure. So stand right at the tip and have your scout rifle on, or a sniper rifle will do it. You've got to shoot these little triangles that appear. They're really, really far away. Jump from the right one to the middle, and again, little tiny black dot in the sky, really hard to see. And then once it's disappeared, move on to the third and final one. Don't step on the flames. And go right up to the very edge. And just up above you there, little diamond in black. And it says a secret is revealed. So this one was a pain in the bum to get to, but actually really simple to get that last action figure. Let's go back to Strider's Gate and put it into place, shall we, Guardians? So here we are, back at Strider's Gate, putting our last action figure into place. It does feel really good to have completed this, and even though some of them were very challenging, there's something about completing it and about finishing it, you know, a sense of achievement and all that. So yeah, really good fun. I actually found them far more enjoyable than the Callous Bobbleheads, because we just sort of found those as we were going through the missions, didn't we? So yeah, I've enjoyed this. There's been lots of new activities to do, and I really hope that you have enjoyed watching me get them. So thank you so much, Guardians, for watching this really long video. I'm really sorry how long it is, but I hope that I have found all of the action figures, not just for me, but for everyone else. And thank you again for watching. Hit that like button if I have helped you find any of these action figures. Have a wonderful day!